Hello, hello, hello! Hi, everybody! Bam! Bam! Let's get started. I just realized I clicked on the wrong overlay. There we go. This is the one I usually do for this game. Oh yeah, I forgot we were on the horses! Oh, I'm gonna miss them. Which button was the map again?
It's my turn.
I'll handle this.
It's my turn. I've got this.
This one. Okay, where do we need to go? Straight ahead. We're here. Oh man, we got a voice from the get-go. Okay. I don't remember what voices I did last time. I'm sorry. I won't do voices for them. I see you've finished all the morning tasks. Yeah, we've hit all of the essential ones. Good work, everyone. The food's almost ready. Just give it a little more time. Ah, looks like we came back right on time then. Is it luck or intuition? Either way, there's more than enough to go around. I'm sure you must be starving after riding over the plains all morning. Well, I am pretty hungry. Riding can be pretty strenuous. It smells wonderful. I think the scent is starting to make me even hungrier. Me too. Hey, no eating before it's done. Anyways, let me thank you for working hard this morning. Take a seat. We'll begin our midday meal in just a minute. Reen and the others sat down and waited for the meal to be served. After eating their fill of warm, fragrant naan bed and some savory kebabs, they all washed it down with a cup of Sheeta's finest herbal tea. Ah, that really hit the spot. I still want to eat more, but my stomach's protesting. That naan flatbread you made was really delicious. It tasted so fresh, too. I baked it on a kind of collapsible stove. I'm glad you liked it. I doubt you see bread like that much in the Empire. Oh, I don't think I could eat another bite. Sheeta's tea was a wonderful finish to the meal, too. Yeah, must have been practicing quite a bit while I've been away. Your tea etiquette was perfect as well. I hope you'll continue to learn and improve. Thank you. Sheeta got praised by the cool boy. Lily? Looks like you were able to recover your strength. So you're about ready to start thinking about the afternoon's tasks. Oh, yes, of course. So we get started on clearing up first, then. Oh, you needn't worry yourselves with that. Oh, no, I would feel terrible if you had to do it all on your own. Then we should begin. Afternoon tasks. Cameraman caravan. Visiting photographer has left for the north unoccupied. The fence in front of the pasture has been damaged. A number of sheep have gotten loose. Okay. I'd like you to hold a simple lesson for the children in the settlement in order to broaden. Okay, that's easy enough. 2 things inside the settlement. There are only a few, but they all seem pretty challenging. Not to mention tedious. This afternoon, I'd like you to turn your attention towards the Northern Highlands. You may need to travel to the south as well, though, which will give you a lot of ground to cover. Left some fresh horses near the northern exit. Just head out that way when you're ready to leave. Thank you. Alright everyone, let's do this! We should swing by and visit the Elder first, since he's the client for our only essential quest this afternoon.
That seems sensible.
Okay, let's pay the Elder a visit. Take care, everyone. Let's go! Is it this button? It is. So we go. Oh, we gotta go a little further. I'm supposed to be able to go this way according to the map, goddammit. Okay, let's go.
I've been waiting for you all. Did you have a look at my request?
We did. You want us to hold a class for the children, right?
What do you want us to teach them, though? Don't worry, it's nothing too difficult. I just want you to teach them a little about Erebonia. I see, that explains why you asked us then. This is a good chance for them to learn about life outside of the settlement. They attend Sunday school, so they're fine in regards to regular studies.
Might I ask how Sunday school's carried out here? A traveling priest comes by once a month to hold it. Really can't be thankful enough for all of his efforts. When you think about it, the sheer amount of work the church does on such a huge scale really is amazing.
Indeed, it's all thanks to the goddess's generosity. Do you have time to help? If so, I'll call over the children.
We're doing it! Yes, we're ready when they are.
Thank you. Oh, I meant to say, we want this to be similar to Sunday school, so we'd like just one of you to serve as the teacher. Feel free to pick amongst yourselves, though. Keep in mind that Gaius isn't a candidate.
Who is the ideal candidate? I believe each of us would have our own unique thing to teach here. That's true. I think the best might be to go with Emma?
Actually, I believe that you would be the best candidate for this, Reen.
What? I was thinking the same thing myself, actually. Social standing's pretty important in Erebonia. There's a broad variety of opinions about it. You're kind of a special case, Reen. That's true. His unique position allows him to discuss things from a relatively unbiased point of view.
But I think you'd be a good choice, Reen.
Even taking your position out of the equation, you're almost always at the center of our class anyways. Because we're the protagonist.
Well...
Suppose I can't say no if everyone feels that way, can I? Alright then, I'll do it. Haha, thanks. Well, it looks like we're ready to begin.
Wonderful. I'll gather the children right away.
Is that everyone? I don't see Toma anywhere though.
Toma's part of the older group in Sunday school, so... Yeah, he's got work to do too, so he can't come.
I see, I was hoping he'd be here too. Let's get started then.
I'm so excited.
Glad to hear it. Guess I should introduce myself first. I'm Reen Schwarzer. My friends and I here come from Thor's Military Academy.
Thor's Military Academy? So you're from the same academy as Gaius, then? School's for studying and stuff, right? What do you study there?
Well, we get taught all kinds of things, really. There are the basic subjects like history and math, but being a military academy, we also learn the art of combat.
That's the same stuff Lakin and everyone else uses to fight monsters, right? That's so cool!
I see you've got a boy side to you after all.
Yeah, despite being a little scaredy cat. I am not.
Hey now, there's no need for teasing.
Hey, Hey, how far is the academy from here?
How far in terms of distance?
You came here on something called a train, didn't you? Could you tell us how long that trip took?
Oh, that makes it a bit easier. In that case... Fuck. How long was the journey? It took most of the day. It's gotta be 8 or 12. Fuck, I don't remember. 12 feels like slightly too long, but 8 feels like slightly too short. Assuming we left, like, first thing in the morning, which it kind of seems like we did. You know, one of the first trains. I think 12. Ah! Fuck! We're going 12. Was it around 12 hours? Getting here before yesterday was over would have been a struggle if it was. In that case, fuck, it's 8. If we take the transfer times out of the equation, then we're on the train for about 8 hours, I'd say.
That's pretty far. Daddy told me the trains are fast, too. Still, it took that long even then? It must be super far away then.
It really is. So the fact that we still made it here in a day is pretty amazing.
Yeah. It would have taken a lot longer by horse. Can I ask something too?
Of course.
Right. What's the biggest place in Erebonia then?
Fuck. Okay, good, we don't have to answer that. That'd be Heimdallr, which is our capital city.
Heimdallr. That's a cool name. Yeah, it sounds strong.
That's a unique way to judge it.
How many people live there?
Fuck. 1, 3, or 8? 3. It's around 300,000 people? No, that's Berea Hards. Okay, and it's bigger than Berea Hards, so it's 8,000. But I remember it's around 800,000 people.
800,000? Is that a lot?
It seems like they can't comprehend a number just that big yet. Then again, I can't imagine that many people in one place either. You're not the only one. Of course, you'd never actually see that many people all at once. Granted, he struggles from time to time, but they're learning the correct information in the end.
So it seems.
A lot of it's common knowledge, though. Well, I'm just glad to see them learning something.
He's not a bad teacher.
I already forgot what voice I used for her. If anyone else has any further questions, please feel free to ask.
Can I ask something then?
Of course, what is it?
How long ago was Thor's first built? Gaius told me all about how it has a long history, but forgotten when exactly it was made.
250. 2 years was around the war, so that's 220. Love process of elimination. Thor's was founded around 220 years ago, roughly 30 years after the War of Lions ended. The founder was none other than Emperor Dreikels, a legendary figure in the Empire, and even here in the Highlands. Founding the Academy is one of the last things he did before he passed away.
That's a long time. I didn't know Emperor Dreikels was the one who founded it. I know who he is too. He was friends with our ancestors, wasn't he? Yeah, and he won the war, became the most important person in Erebodea.
Yep, that's how he became the Emperor. Hearing y'all talk about him really goes to show how deep his connection with the Nord was. Is there anything else you'd like to know?
Me, I have a question.
Okay, good. We're done answering. Well, it's almost time for us to finish up for the day. Is there anything else you'd like to know before then?
I think I asked everything.
Can't think of anything else either. You two really did ask a lot.
Oh yeah,
She's not all out just yet.
talked about them before, but what are nobles?
Well, you see, there's been a class system in place within Erebonia for a long time now.
What's a class system?
Could you give me a few minutes to think? Not really entirely sure how I should answer this.
Can I ask as well now that it's been brought up?
Go ahead. Not sure if either of them will really understand if you try to explain normally, so...
Could you give us your own thoughts on nobles instead?
That would make things easier to understand. That makes giving an answer easier too.
Wow, things escalated quickly, didn't they?
Indeed. I wonder how he'll answer. This is still a bit tough. Nothing's really a right or wrong answer, so I'll have to answer with my heart. To me... Ooh, which one fits him better? Lineage or bonds? Go bond with one's family. That feels more like him, I think. I think nobles are all about the bonds they have with their family.
Oh?
This is mostly stuff from my own perspective, really. It's not something exclusive to nobles either, but they feel a sense of companionship through the family name that they've been born with. That very sense is what supports them through life and inspires them to work as much as they can to live up to it. I'm probably not explaining it too well, but that's how I feel.
I see.
I'm just rambling now, sorry.
No, it's okay. I've learned a lot from what you've told us. I didn't really get it, but you sounded really cool. Yeah.
So that's how he feels.
That was a really thoughtful response.
One very like him as well.
It was. I'm very impressed, to be honest. Regardless, that should be enough for today. Make sure to thank him now, everyone. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Let me give you something to thank you for taking time to teach the children. I believe that's a very valuable experience for all of them.
Truthfully, I don't feel like I did a very good job explaining things. I ended up spending too much time thinking about their questions, too.
We could tell you were really enthusiastic, though, and I think the kids picked up on that, too. She's right, they all seem to have been enjoying themselves.
Your answer to that final question was rather impressive as well. Yeah, looks like the kids aren't the only ones who learned something new today. I got so caught up in the details I couldn't really explain myself properly. But I'm glad you guys think I did okay.
You should have had more confidence in yourself.
Fuck, what voice was I doing?
At any rate, here's your compensation for playing
Teacher today. Thank you, ma'am.
Well then, I wish you the best of luck with your field study of yours. May the blessing of the wind and the goddess be with you.
That wasn't terrible. Hey there, I was waiting for you. How in the world did the fence end up like this? Your guess is as good as mine. Seems like it got broken sometime just before noon. Fortunately, some sheep have managed to escape too. I doubt there's any need to worry about monsters getting them, because they're surprisingly fast, but... You able to go out and find them for me? Yes, gladly. How many sheep managed to escape? 5 of them in total. Based on their hoof prints, it seems like 3 went north and 2 went south. Honestly, I'd like to go search for them myself, but I need to get this fence fixed up first. Otherwise, the rest of them will make a break for it as well. Don't worry about it, we'll take care of them. Shall we begin the search immediately, then? It's probably the best idea, especially with how vast the highlands are.
We'll need to make some preparations of our own before leaving, though.
Agreed. Heading out there with insufficient supplies is foolhardy. Alright then, let's get there once we're ready. So 2 south, 3 north. So we will head south first. We'll get those. Can we see the sheepies on the map? There's 1. And 2. Let's go forward, left, and then up. I love the horses. Should be around here somewhere. There it is. Ah, found one. I'm surprised I managed to come all the way out here. What are we gonna do with the sheep we find? I'll lead the sheep back to the settlement with my horse. We should leave guiding them back until after we've found all 5. Okay, I'll leave that to you then. Should be somewhere near here. Is that one of them? Yes, that's one of the sheep we're looking for. Ooh, that's 2 of them. Yeah, there's still a few more out here, though. Yeah, I'm fairly confident there are no more on the southern side. So we can head back. God, this area is so nice. Over here, we can talk to the elder on our way up north. This one? No. This one. You're welcome. I assume you've seen our request. We did.
It mentioned that a cameraman's made his way out of the settlement on his own?
That's correct. He goes by the name of Norton and is currently residing here on a vacation of sorts. I believe he said he works for the company called the Imperial Chronicle.
I wasn't expecting to hear that name out here.
He was quite fervent about the idea of taking photographs of something in the northern region of the Highlands. Planned on having you all escort him there in the afternoon, but apparently he was unable to wait until then, and he took off by horse on his own.
Really? How childish. I assume he simply couldn't control his passion as a photographer. He must be really taken by whatever it is.
There are many ruins from the ancient Neolithic civilization out in the northern region of the Highlands. It's very likely he wanted to visit the statue of the Guardian there.
Guardian? What exactly is this statue?
It's one of the most symbolic ancient relics here in the Nord. Legend has it that the Guardian it represents was sealed away by an evil djinn within the ancient quarry to the north.
Wow. That's quite the grandiose legend.
At any rate, we should catch up with him as soon as possible. Monsters aren't the only reason the northern region can be dangerous. It's not the area those not from the north should be traveling across alone. Could you please find him and for us and keep him safe?
Understood. Leave it to us.
Let's make our way out there immediately, then. Indeed, we'll have to leave the settlement through the northern entrance. I'll leave this in your hands, then. Take care now. And then this is the northern exit, I'm pretty confident. Yeah.
The wind here feels so nice. Agreed. Has a different flavor of freshness to it than the winds in the southwestern highlands.
Well, it's due to all the sheer cliffs around here. It's the wind, this area, a unique feel. The wind takes many forms and bestows countless blessings on the people of the Nord. Well, I can see why your people place such importance on the wind. Yeah, the view here's just as nice as the vistas in the southwest, too. Anyways, we're all rested up. We should get...
What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. I was just looking at that cliff over there. It just made it look like there's something buried in it. Like some kind of giant.
What are you going on about? There's no way some...
That sure looks like a giant.
What in Adios' name is that? I have no idea. Some kind of statue, maybe? Do you think it's related to the stone circle in the southern reaches of the Highlands?
Honestly, we don't know all that much about it ourselves. It's an ancient statue said to have been the guardian of the Nord Highlands.
Guardian, huh? Guess it does kind of give that impression.
Emma, you alright?
Oh, sorry, I was just stunned speechless by that statue. Well, I can't say I don't understand that feeling of awe. I wonder how massive it must be up close.
I'd imagine it'd be more likely that the photographer we're seeking is in that area. So we'll need to venture closer regardless. And by the way, if you head northeast of the statue, you'll find an ancient quarry. Into the northwest is a scenic lake, Lacrima. It's always helpful to get the lay of the land, so there's no harm in visiting both of those sites too.
Makes sense to me. Alright, let's get moving.
Okay, that's probably the dude. Straight ahead is a sheep. And then I'm assuming that is another sheep on the way up. God, I love riding the horses.
There's mist in the distance.
Yeah, it's even higher here than the Southern Highlands.
Are there any chests that I need to keep an eye on? One right there. One right there. I am so glad we got this chest seeing item so early on. Is there one there? Yeah.
Let's get going.
Here we go. Looks like this one didn't stray too far from the settlement.
Yeah.
I believe this is the third sheet.
Seems so. Let's keep searching. Yeah, I forgot there's 3, so that was 1. Ah. 2. Okay, so that's 2. And 3, and then that must be the dude. Gotcha, okay. So we need to go right. This is a fairly more straightforward map, I feel like, compared to the southern. That looks like a trapped chest? Hehehe, I'm right.
Oh, a treasure chest.
Yeah, sure, let's do a battle.
Come on then. It's my
Oh,
turn.
that's a lot. Okay, what can you do again? Heal.
Oh no, you don't. Stop right there. Molten Rain.
Ooh, we got a pierce. Oh shit! I didn't button in time. I fuck. A line would probably. Hello, Zero. I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
Activate. My turn. Arcus, activate.
All right. Yeah.
Doing good, just working. I hope work's going well for you. We're murdering these tiny ones. Of course, these guys have a little too much health. damage too. Ouch.
I can do this. Oh no, you don't! Stop right there! Molten Rage! Now!
There!
I should have hit Rush.
It's my turn. Arcus, activate.
My turn.
Ooh, this is gonna crit. Nice.
Here we go. Attack! Take this!
It's my turn!
There better be something good in this chest.
Oh no, you don't! Stop right there! Molten Rage!
My turn. Arcus, activate.
My turn! Arcus, activate. All right. Arcus, activate. Ha! Ha!
Oh, they resist. Okay.
Go! Arcus, activate.
Win.
Oh, please!
Ooh, counter. Fuck yes. We love a good counter.
I can do this.
What do you have in terms of arts? Confused. Yeah, counters are always great.
Arcus, activate.
Here, we'll do one of
I'll
those.
handle
Why
this.
not?
Arcus, activate. Ah!
We almost got him. We almost got him as they start to die. I thought
Did it!
That
would
should
be
suffice.
close to death, but not quite. But nice. Yeah, yo. Scent makes enemies more likely to notice you. Oh, attacks and crafts can put... Okay. That works. That's very worth it if it
Wow!
works.
That's one towering waterfall.
Where?
I'll say, it must
Oh.
be at least a 500 arch drop.
Be great if I can get closer to the edge to see the full thing.
Let's get going.
So we go left. And then we swing to the right.
Oh, we made it all the way to where that giant statue is.
It looks even more massive the closer we get.
To get right in front of it, we'll need to go around the cliff.
We'll get in front of it after I get all these chests.
Let's get going.
So I want to go left. And along the left, yet another chest. Love this item that I have. So good. Ooh, a lot of sepith. Fuck yeah.
Let's get going.
I think there's supposed to be a sheep. Yeah. Sheep. There it is. It appears to be safe. That's a relief. That's just 4 sheep now. Yep, just 1 more to go. Then we U-turn. Here we go, a little more. We go over here. Oh, another monster chest. Ooh. I don't even know if these have a
Seems to be
proper
a treasure
name.
chest here.
Come on then.
Ah, more of these bitches.
My turn.
That'll probably get me.
I can do this. Oh no, you don't! Stop right there! Molten Rain!
Very well. Yeah.
Leave it to me.
Here we go.
Green slowly losing health over these.
Very well. Be gone.
Ooh, we have. Ah, bitch! How dare you counter?
turn.
Okay. Whatever you do is going to crit.
Oh no, you don't! Stop right there! Molten Rain! Go! Use it!
I'll handle this.
My turn.
And this is also going to crit.
Now's our chance.
Oh, fuck yeah. Bitch.
Leave it to me.
Gotta get that 1 pixel where they're both within.
My turn.
Very well.
Oh, that was
I can do
close.
this.
I'd like to be able to get Eustace in there, because he's also fairly low. What about Arts? Okay, whatever. Eustace can fend for himself. He's strong.
Thanks. Here we go.
It's my turn.
We can do this with just normal attacks. See?
The winds must be on our side.
They must be, because that was a breeze.
Oh, Reen, the puns.
I did it!
I'm just getting started.
I feel like I'm growing stronger.
Harvest. Game reminds me of Xenoblade Chronicles. I haven't played Xenoblade, but I'm sure they're very similar. Oh, that's a really good item.
Let's get going.
And while we're at it, we'll stop by the lake. Haven't played Xenoblade Chronicles either. I've heard a lot of good things about Xenoblade. It is a series I want to eventually properly check out. Oh, this area is so pretty. Wow, this lake is beautiful. It really is. You can see the sunlight glimmering on the water. And the air feels so clean, too. This is Lake Lacrima. I and others from the settlement come here every now and then. Seems like quite the distance to travel. And are any particular reason for coming here? Sure is. You see that cabin over there? There's a hermit who moved in there about 5 years ago. Used to live in the Empire. He's a real whiz with orbital tech, anything mechanical. So he's been a real boon to us here. A hermit, huh? I can't say I minded too much if it meant I got to live somewhere as pretty as this. You got that right. So, you think he's in right now? Hard to tell from here. I'd like to drop by and say hello while I'm back in Nord, though. Big thing, are there any chests here? There are not.
How beautiful. Yeah, breathtaking.
If he wasn't home, we just would be barging in on his house. So this is where the hermit lives. Just glancing around the room, you can tell what his hobbies are. Yeah, he's always favored a laid-back life. Looks like it hasn't changed. He used to take me and my siblings fishing back when we were younger, too. Looks like he's living quite comfortable here. I know someone who has these exact same hobbies. I mean, what are the chances? Anyways, looks like he's out right now. His boat's not at the wharf. He must have gone out fishing. Guess we'll have to come back some other time if we want to see him. It looks that way. Alright, let's get going. So this is someone Elisa knows. So who knows what that could be? Cool. Like, very pretty. Alright, go left. Fine horse mounting animation. Yup. Just instant teleportation. That's the only way to ride horses. There should be... Oh no, it's a bit further up still. Looks like we're coming across the dude. Impressive. I was taken aback by the size of the stone circle in the Southern Highlands. But this is on a whole different level. Oh, hello. What brings you all out here? Come to take a good look at the statue, too? Oh, do you think he's... Are you Norton by any chance? Yes, that's me. Have we met before? Do you have some business with me? Ooh, we finally found you. We should bring him up to speed. Sounds like I've caused some unnecessary worry for the people of the settlement. We should get back right away. Or rather, I'd like to, but I still haven't finished taking all the photographs I need. Do you mind waiting a bit longer while I finish up? Well, I can't really fault you for being fascinated. It really is impressive. Doubt there's anything like this anywhere else on the continent. Actually, it might surprise you to know that there is. This isn't the only statue I'm aware of. There's a similar statue in Bryonia Island, way out to the west. Wait, Bryonia Island? Isn't that where Group B was sent? Oh, I had no idea there was one more of those around. No one knows more about the statue in Bryonia Island than they do about this one. I love photography too. Getting that perfect angle lighting be a little complicated. It really is. I'm very amateur with photography, but it's always so good when you get the perfect shot. But I'm currently taking pictures of ruins and ancient sites like this. Taking photographs of this area is the reason I came to the Nord Highlands in the first place. Gaius told us that the people of the Nord refer to this statue as the guardian of the region. Yeah. The old legends say that this statue was here long before our ancestors came from the east. That they settled in this land only with its permission. When I saw it, I immediately reminded of the legend of the Great Knight. You know, now that you mention it, I feel like I've heard that name somewhere before. No doubt. The tale originated during the Dark Ages and spread throughout the Empire. When the land roils with the tide of war, a colossal knight weathered in flame will come forth to quell the conflict. That's the general gist of it anyways. What do you mean by that? Well, each region has its own variant of the tale. They all maintain a knight just as the central figure. But like all such tales, its veracity is questionable at best. Though it's certainly one of the most mysterious legends passed down in the Empire. I see. Does seem like the statue can mesh with that story too. Wonder if they're related somehow. And we're having a heart attack. What was that? Are you okay? I'll be alright. Nothing to worry about. Anyways, I've come all the way out here. So would you mind waiting until I'm done photographing the site? Promise I'll head back to the settlement with you as soon as I'm done. Well, I guess it doesn't seem like the wildlife has much interest in this area. Should be safe out here on his own even if we head out somewhere else for a while. Agreed. Guiding him back will cause the story to advance. Go and do something else. It's getting late. You gotta go. No worries. I hope you had a good time. Have some good sleep. Hopefully you can catch another stream. Okay, thanks. Sticking to this general area, so it won't be too hard to find me again. Go take your time. Very well, let's be on our way. Ah. So we need to go forward and right.
Let's get going.
Is it this way? Yes. Oh, we're gonna have to save this sheep, I think. These little critters are cute. Over there, wait. Is that 3 of them all together? No, those are monsters.
If it's a fight they want.
Go!
Ah, we don't know how much health they have. Let's just do a basic task.
Now's our chance!
Oh, they're weak. They're so fucking weak.
Very well. Now!
I've got you.
Oh, that was so
Kept
easy.
up rather well.
Underestimate me and I'll keep surprising you.
Ooh, that was unexpected. It really was. Alright, that should be all of them for now. Good, good. We should let Watari know that we found all of them. Now, the big thing is... Oh, okay, no, just auto. Never mind. I was gonna say, do we need to go back to the settlement, bring the sheep back, then come back? No, it just does it automatically. Nice. And there we go, all fixed up. Everything should be fine now, I hope? Yeah, they won't be able to get out again. Thanks for tracking them all down. Sure they'll be relieved to be back with their buddies.
It certainly looks that way.
I'm amazed at how well Gaius led them back here. Likewise, it wouldn't have been nearly as simple of a task for the rest of us. It's just a matter of experience. Either way, the sheeps are safe now. So here, take this as my thanks. Milk! And cheese! But these come from the sheep. Yup. It's good stuff, so eat up whenever you're feeling hungry.
Thank you very much.
I haven't even touched the cooking mechanic. Oh, we need to go back out. Fuck. I gotta go around this way. Yeah, there's, I believe, a cooking mechanic in this game. I haven't touched it once. I don't know what cooking does. Okay. This way. This is where that sheep was, and where there's 2 chests. Because we love free goodies. Ground bait. Okay, okay.
Ha! Let's get going.
That looks like a strong one. Be careful.
There seems to be a treasure chest here.
That looks like a strong one. Be careful.
Let's get going.
At least in the Eastern Highlands, I don't think the area is part of our study. Well, that helped us turn around at least. We have the quarry over here. And there are chests. Ooh, how do we get to them?
It's so gloomy in here.
The atmosphere's really heavy. Guessing this is the ancient quarry. Sure is. Say it dates all the way back to Neolithic civilization that was here over 1,000 years ago. Those same legends they say the Guardian sealed away an evil Jinn here. I do recall overhearing someone back at settlement mention a Jinn.
That sounds a bit unsettling.
Plenty of folks think so too. That's the reason most people of the Highlands avoid this area. Though I can't say it bothers me all that much. It does seem like a place straight out of old tales and legends, though. There's no one around and not much reason for us to be here either. What should we do? Well, if you're curious, by all means, go take a closer look. I've built around here before, but I've never really found anything interesting. Nothing phases you, does it? Alright, I suppose it couldn't hurt to check out. We are exploring, because I want to get to those chests. They're up there. And it, says we can enter through here. I mean, why can't we go in? It appears we've reached a dead end. There's no one here either, just a stone door. I don't think even our combined might could budge. Seems like it was a waste of time coming here.
I suppose you may be right. Though it does seem like the kind of place an evil spirit might haunt. This whole area really, it has an eerie vibe I just can't shake.
What? You can sense that kind of thing?
Oh, no. Just the impression I get from looking around. Never mind then.
What now? I doubt it's anything but... I thought I just saw something moving out of the corner of my eye. Same here. Could have been some small animal. Plenty of those around here, no doubt. It would scarcely surprise me that encountering something less natural in a place like this.
Hey, knock it off! I'm starting to feel kind of creeped out now, too.
Sorry. Anyways, not much we can do here, so let's get going. Please? Sealed tightly shut. Doesn't look like it's gonna budge. Supposed to be no choice, but fuck!
Right.
Wrong button.
I'll handle this.
It's my turn.
Here we go!
I want the chest! Give me the goodies!
Let's get going!
Cries. I think we're only meant to be here for this day in-game, so we might be coming back, or something's gonna happen and we need to stay an extra day.
I'm glad to be back here again.
Agreed. I'm certainly in no hurry to return.
I guess we've collected everything. Might as well grab our photographer. So if I'm finished taking all the photographs I need, would you mind waiting a bit more? We have nothing else to do, so we'll wait for him to finish. Alright then, we'll stay here until you've finished up. Okay, I'll try not to keep you waiting too long. I've already forgotten what voice I've done for him. Rena and the others wait for Norton to finish his photography. Though he is reluctant to leave even after depleting his photo quartz, they finally returned to the settlement.
Whoa, we're finally back in the settlement.
Thanks a million for escorting me back here. I really appreciate it. Thanks to you, I was able to photograph the statue to my heart's desire. I'm just glad you made it back safe and sound.
Yeah, let's go tell the elder.
There seems to be quite a commotion over there. What? That's...
Oh no! A truck has crashed. It looks like there's been an horrible car accident.
But why here?
Isn't that the gentleman we fulfilled a request for this morning?
The very same.
He's the settlement's doctor, Amir.
Amr.
Amr?
Couldn't have been the one responsible, could he? Never mind that, we need to take a closer look. Amr, are you hurt?
Gaius, I'm alright. Sorry for worrying you.
What happened here?
I was on my way back from gathering herbs in the mountain forest to the north. All of a sudden I just lost control of the vehicle. Was anyone injured?
I suffered a few bumps and bruises, but other than that, fortunately not. I'm just relieved I didn't end up hurting anyone. I'm glad to know your injuries are light, Amr. Thanks be to the wind and the goddess.
Still, how does one lose control of a vehicle in areas open and free of obstructions as this?
Did you simply lose your concentration for a moment?
No, of course not. This car is extremely important to us all here.
I wouldn't dream of driving it carelessly.
I'm still not sure what caused it. When I was nearing the settlement, the steering wheel started to feel oddly stiff.
Fortunately, the brakes are still functional. Otherwise, I dread to think what might have happened.
I see. Elisa?
Let's see. Elisa, do you think work out what went wrong?
Probably.
I might say it runs in the family.
How could I forget?
Stands the reason that the sign of the Rhineford group would be quite handy in mechanical matters. Even if she does pretend she wants nothing to do with her family anymore.
Could you mind your own business?
What you say, though, it's not as true as it used to be. They have some professional engineers at Rhineford Company now who can't even perform basic maintenance work. Wow, standards in higher education must be slipping. When you compare it to the Zeiss Central Factory in Liberal,
Rhineford Group is getting far too big for its own good. All those giant, vertically structured divisions, each with their own subdivisions.
It sounds just as though becoming the Empire's largest corporation brought its own share of new issues.
So, have you managed to figure out what the problem was? I think so. Looks like there was a contact failure in the quartz circuits near the engine. That's probably why somebody had difficult steering, even though it was just as fine before.
I see. Do you think you can repair it?
I doubt it. I can diagnose, but I'm no technician. I think we'll need to call in a professional to fix it. And I suppose we'll have to ask someone from Zender Gate.
I'm impressed. I can see that Thor's Military Academy has more to be proud of than just its famous founder. Elder Ivan, Dad. I'm sorry it took us so long to get here. I'm relieved to see that Norton made it back safely. Thank you for your assistance. Oh, no trouble at all. Sounds like you've been able to work out the cause of the problem here.
Hi, Rune! How are you doing?
Are your exams finally over? That was all thanks to Elisa.
Yeah, good. I hope you passed. I hope you did good.
Just got back from the gym. Oh, fuck yeah, getting swole. It's all thanks to Elisa.
It was nothing really.
There's no shame in being proud of your accomplishments. Well, I'm glad we've gotten this squared away. We still have something of a problem.
What do you mean?
This is the settlement's only vehicle. Oh, wrong voice. This is the settlement's only vehicle. Having it out of commission is going to make things pretty inconvenient around here. Sooner we can get it fixed, the better.
I see. In that case, is there anything we can do to help?
Are you sure? This isn't part of your field study, you know?
I would respectfully disagree. You've treated us to such great food and shown us such hospitality. I want to do what I can to help. You really like my model's art style? Thank you! I actually drew it myself. But also welcome, Wellpoor. How you doing? But actually, repairing the truck is a bit above my skill level.
Still, it would be discourteous of us to not at least make an attempt to assist our hosts. Thanks, everyone. If you insist, we'd be more than grateful for any assistance you can provide. If you can bring out someone who can do repairs, that would be great. That sounds like the best course of action. Should we head to Zunder Gate and see if they can spare a mechanic? Actually, I have someone else in mind. Someone far more keen than an army technician for things of this sort. Up near Lake Lacrima in the Northern Highlands lives an elderly man from the Empire. I'm sure he'll be able to fix the truck for us if we ask him. True. The hermit could probably have us all fixed up in no time at all. That cabin near the lake. We passed by earlier, but it seemed vacant.
An old man from the Empire who's more reliable than any army technician? Could it really be him?
I put my money on it. It's her grandpa.
Lisa? So, you want us to go and call this man for you, then?
If you'd be so kind. There's no hurry, though, so if you have other things you need to do, by all means, do those first. Either way, we'll need to clean up the site of the accident before anything else. Just handle it as you might if it were a part of your field study. Will do. Okay, everyone, let's finish up anything we have left to do, then head for the cabin at the lake. Lake Lacrima's in the Northern Highlands. We need to head north to the Guardian statue and then due west from there. We should set out a horseback at once. Yeah, I'm putting my money on it. It's her grandpa. We don't need to talk to anyone? Okay, guess we're heading back out. I've already gotten the map pretty down. It's fairly easy too. To left and left. Fuck it up, turtle, yeah! Oh, he's coming for us. Didn't want to interrupt your boogie time, I'm sorry. Well, at least we made it as far as the lake.
Is he home?
Well, the boat's at the wharf and the garage door is open, so I'd say it's likely. Excellent, we should go see him at once. Alright, moment of truth. Is it Grandpa? Seems like there's someone inside.
I suppose must be the man we came to see then?
Yeah, I'll bet he just came back from fishing. For a hermit, he doesn't seem to want for much.
So, what are we gonna do?
After entering the cabin, the time of day will advance. To the evening, and all the field study activities will end. We've done everything we need to.
Excuse me, is anyone home?
It's open, come in.
Elisa?
Excuse us then. Oh yeah, this has to be Grandpa. Hey, it's good to see you again, sir. Well, if it isn't Gaius, haven't seen you around for what, half a year now? And little Elisa's here too. I don't think I've seen your face in, must be coming on 5 years now. Wait, what?
Could this be... Grandfather, what are you doing here?
I called it. I fucking called it. Love when things are predictable. Makes me feel great. Well, I guess that's one way to be introduced. Well, let me give you a proper welcome. Gwyn Reinford. I'm Gwyn Reinford, Elisa's favorite granddad. Pleasure to meet you all, Class 7.
Honored to meet you, sir. I'm Reen Schwarzer. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Emma Milstein.
Eustace Alberea. It's an honor. A promising group of young folks if there ever was. But you've sure done a lot of growing up in the last 5 years, Elisa. You're taller and bigger. Does this man's old heart good to see just how easy on the eyes you've become, sir? That's your fucking granddaughter? Please get rid of that heart in your message.
Hector, you really love my art style. Thank you. That's very sweet of you to say. Grandfather, please. But forget about me. What have you been doing out here all this time? Back when you disappeared from Rower, I never believed it if someone told me this is where I'd find you. Do you have any idea how worried I've been?
Oh, come on now. I send you letters a couple of times a year, don't I? And of course I read all the ones I give to Sharon, too. Grandpa? Yep, it's her grandpa!
Still... Have you been here the whole time these past 5 years?
Just about. I don't stay year-round, though. Spend about half the year traveling around the continent, seeing friends, visiting the Empire.
I see. Mr. Reinford,
Do you mind if I asked you how you know so much about our field? Would you mind if I asked you how you know so much about our field study? When did he say anything about our field study? He didn't mention anything like that.
He does raise an excellent point.
It almost seems as though you were expecting us to pay you a visit. Well, it's just a coincidence the truck broke down when it did. But I admit, ever since Serena told me you were coming to the Highlands, I figured I'd see you at some point.
Huh? You still talk to Mother?
Yes, indeed, though just the bare minimum. That girl's zeal for her work borders on unhealthy. What did I ever do to turn her into such a workaholic?
Alisa?
Anyways, we're all done with our coffee, so let's head on over to the settlement and have a look at that truck. Just wait outside a bit while I go grab my tools. Oh, actually, I caught a few good-sized trout. Can you take them over to the settlement when you go? Of course. Blondie has mommy issues. Oh yeah, she does. So that's the former chairman of the Rhineford group. I knew of him by name, but he's a far more light-hearted a man than I would have guessed.
Indeed, he seems very easygoing. You can say what you really think. You're not gonna hurt my feelings or anything. Everyone loves him because he's all laid back and approachable, but mostly he's just capricious and irresponsible. And then 5 years ago, he just...
Alisa?
Never mind. Let's get going. As soon as he's ready, we're heading back to the settlement.
Alright.
Let's wait for him by the garage.
Gaius? Should we head back to the settlement?
Hey, Gaius, you're on pretty good terms with my grandfather, then?
Something like that. We've only known him a couple of years, but all of us in the settlement owe him a lot. Myself included.
Ah.
Okay, we're good to go. Mind if I ride with one of you?
Grandfather?
You aren't driving. No, the engine's been acting up a bit lately, so I'd rather not. Besides, how could I pass up a chance to get to know my granddaughter's classmates a little better? Green, right? Got room for one more up there.
Why did he have to pick Reen? You better not be giving him any funny ideas. I'm sure that isn't the case. I'd feel it more at ease if he focused more on the reins, though.
How's little Sharon doing these days? I heard she recently started working at your dormitory.
That's right. I haven't had too much time to get to know her, but she seems really skilled at what she does.
Oh, she is, very much so. More importantly, she's a real cutie. She's always had that lovely, reserved air, but there's a playful side to her, too. I wish she'd sign on as my personal maid. That'd be the life. Yeah! But that Emma girl's really nice, too. She's got those glasses, that hair you want to let down. Sir! These are children! These are children! Grandpa playing matchmaker, yeah! And she's class presbyterial to boot. There's a smoldering homeroom hottie if I ever saw one. My guy! Can you please stop talking? Come on, you know you agree with me.
Well, I can't really say I disagree with you
But if you don't mind my asking, why did you never tell Elisa that you were here? Tell me, Reen. What kind of girl do you see her as? Well, I'd say she's a really hard worker in a great many respects. Oh, I've no doubt about it. She's good-looking, polite, as well-mannered as any noble's daughter, intelligent, and all that comes naturally to her. It's not some persona she forces on herself. I keep fucking up the voice for him. Wouldn't want him sitting behind you. Yeah, same. It's a good thing he picked Reen. Yeah, I'm amazed at how effortless she makes it all seem. And yet, she has a habit of trying to resolve everything without relying on anyone else for support. I'm sure she hasn't escaped the notice of an uncanny young man like yourself. And it does feel like that sometimes, yeah. She's kind and her sense of duty compels her to always see things through. She always keeps everything bottled up like she never wants to let on to anyone that she needs help with a problem.
I am Elisa R. from Rower. It's not like I'm trying to make a big deal out of it or anything. It's just if everyone knew, it would make things awkward between us, and I don't want that.
I have a feeling the relationship between her mother and I caused her to end up that way. Or to be specific, the conflict between the two of us. So I didn't tell her where I was. I'll leave it up to her to fill in the details about that. Feels like when your parents give you the talk. I'm sure once the two of you are a bit closer, she'll tell you on her own. A bit closer. I have a feeling there's critical misunderstanding going on here. Oh, is that so? Well, there's a little something going on between you two after seeing your name come up in one of her letters.
Ooh, she talked about us? Ooh, what'd she say?
Well, we did have that unfortunate accident back at the start of the year. But that's all it was. We eventually got it sorted out, and nothing's really happened since. An accident, eh? Did you accidentally collide with her on your way to school, causing her to drop the toe she held between her sweet lips? And as the dust cleared, did the two of you find yourselves sprawled on the ground in an unlikely hair-raising position? Grandpa, what are you talking about? That's a really oddly specific question. I don't know what kind of heart-racing position you're... So, something really did happen, didn't it? Now just tell old Gwen here about it. I want every last juicy detail. He's watching too much anime. Yeah, he really is. What is going on in his mind?
Grandfather, please!
Hey, isn't that... Ooh, it's those military academy students.
We finally have voice acting. And it's only been an hour and a half.
I wonder what they're doing all the way out here. Oh well.
Oh well.
Looks like things are gonna start getting interesting. Okay, let's get this mission started! Sheesh. Gramps and the others can be so unreasonable sometimes.
She's cute.
That night, the people of the settlement held a banquet at the elder's house for us, Gwen, and Norton.
I don't know what we'd do without you, Gwen. Here's to you, my friend. And to you. Come on, lacking the booze isn't gonna drink itself. Yes, yes. I can still hardly believe it. Finding the famous Gwen Reinford out in the sticks like this. You know him, then?
Of course, he sees the opportunities of the Orbital Revolution to make Reinford the industrial powerhouse it is today.
And it's only gotten bigger since his daughter took over.
The Reinford Company was originally an arms manufacturer, making their name on firearms and such. They underwent a massive expansion of their lineup and started working on orbital weapons and railway projects.
I suppose that's what it must have looked like to the nobility. But the company does business all across the continent, not just domestically. Gwen has a refreshing... blah, 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 blah. Gwen has a refreshingly international outlook for an Erebonian businessman.
I see.
I knew he was a keen man, but I didn't realize he was that famous. Real mystery is why someone would walk away from that in the first place. Some people say he got ill and had no choice but to stand down, but look at him now. He's the picture of health. So maybe there's some truth to that old rumor after all.
Oh?
What do you mean? Just something I heard a long time ago. No real proof of it, and we at the Imperial Chronicle aren't in the business of printing baseless speculation.
Elisa? I think my eyes were bigger than my stomach. I'm gonna go out and get a little fresh air, okay? Alright.
Elisa?
Green, Elisa's going out to get some fresh air. Would you mind going and keeping her company?
Not at all. But why me? You're the class president and all. You'd make for better company.
No, trust me. I think you're definitely the best man for the job.
Well, if you say so, alright. I'll be back in a little while then.
I'm such an idiot. What am I even doing?
To look at that view. Amazing, isn't it, Elisa?
It's so pretty. I don't know if we've gotten a drawn cutscene like this yet in game.
It's very pretty. I like the art style.
Come on, you two. We need to get going. We're running behind schedule.
Now, let them have their fun. Not often you have a day off like this. Why not try to relax for once?
Oh.
Elisa?
Oh, Reen. Well, what are you doing out here? Did you eat too much?
My mouth says no, but my stomach's thinking yes. You doing okay? You seem a bit unsteady there.
Nothing like that. I'm just feeling a little out of it. I'm just going to stay out here for a while and get some fresh air. Then I'll be Whoa! Sorry about that.
See? What did I tell you? We've been riding all day. I'm not surprised you're feeling tired. Riding a horse really takes it out of you.
I guess you're right. Why didn't that occur to me before?
Hey, Elisa. Look up at the sky.
Huh?
You know, I didn't even notice it last night because we turned in so early. But now that we know, if you're out here to get some air, better to take in the starlight than look at the ground, right?
You're right.
Something's gonna happen. Aw, they're cute, laying in the grass together.
My father was a technician. 8 years ago, he passed away. My family was never really the same after that. Mother was director of the company back then. She focused all of her energy on making the Rhineford group even bigger. She used to treasure our family, but after that, it's like she could barely spare a thought for us.
Oh. She did seem like a talented businesswoman when we met her. Well, more than talented to run the Rhineford group.
What you saw in River Station was just a watered-down version of her normal intensity. We'd be able to have dinner together maybe once every 3 months, and that's being generous.
So her mom's available then, apparently so. But it seems like she's the married to her work kind of person.
At least I wasn't alone. Grandfather and Sharon were always there for me.
That's how it was, huh? I guess you've known Sharon for a long time then.
Yeah, my mother hired her about 7 years ago. Being a Rhineford and all, I never had many people I could really call friends when I was young. The nobles looked down on me, of course, but the common people treated me like I was different from them, too. At least with my grandfather and Sharon around, I never felt totally alone. Grandfather introduced me to all kinds of different hobbies, like horseback riding and playing the violin. Sharon taught me self-defense and archery, and all the high society etiquette expected of a lady. Meanwhile, my mother kept expanding the company completely against the wishes of my grandfather, the chairman.
I see. Though, hasn't Rhineford always been a big industrial company?
Kind of, yeah. Even back then, they took on projects in all fields, from steel mills to railway construction to guns and tanks. It's not surprising there are people out there who like to call the company a merchant of death. I can't say I completely agree with that side of the company, but I've never felt embarrassed or ashamed about it. But a few years ago, the Rhineford group finally went too far.
What do you mean?
Those 2 railway guns set up in Gorelia Fortress on the eastern edge of the Empire? You know about those, right?
Yeah, I've heard of them. They're supposed to have the longest range of any orbital cannon in the world.
I've only seen their spec sheets, but the destruction they're capable of is terrifying. Erebonia's still fighting with Calvert over Crossbell, and those guns are capable of targeting any point in Crossbell State.
Lore drop, yeah.
In just a couple hours, they could wipe Crossbell City and its 500,000 citizens off the map.
No way. That's way beyond being a weapon of war. More like an instrument of massacre.
I couldn't agree more. And neither could my grandfather, who supervised their construction. Even though my mother was the one who signed off on the project, my grandfather regretted it like the decision was his. As he was hesitating over whether to hand them over to the Imperial Army, my mother betrayed him.
Oh? What'd she do?
What?
She went behind his back and secured the support of all of Rhineford's major shareholders. Everyone from Ruhr's ruling lord Marquis Ragnar to the top brass of the Imperial Army was on her side. In the face of such overwhelming pressure from all sides, my grandfather was forced to capitulate.
The fuck does capitulate mean? I'm Googling this. I've never heard of that word before. Cease to resist an opponent or unwelcome demand. Surrender. I see. I've never heard of that before.
He stepped down as chairman, and my mother wasted no time taking his place. That's when my grandfather decided to leave the company entirely. And me. I thought I'd at least have Sharon on my side, but she just did whatever my mother told her to do. It's been 5 years since then already.
Oh. I think I get it now. Why she gets under your skin, I mean. It's not so much what your mother did, but how it ended up tearing your family apart.
Yeah. I couldn't believe my mother would betray her own father. I couldn't believe grandfather would take it without fighting back. I couldn't believe Sharon, who'd always supported me, watched it all happen without a word of protest. It really drove it home to me. How big the Rhineford group was now, and how small I was. I hated realizing it had become so large that corporate interests were stronger than family ties. Looking back, I guess that's when I decided I'd leave home and enroll in the academy. Even when I ran, I couldn't go far enough to escape my mother's shadow, or the Rhineford name. Then I come here and find my grandfather happily enjoying a whole new life without a care in the world. When I stepped outside, I was feeling so lost, so frustrated. But it's kind of strange, you know? I look up at the stars and it feels like I can escape the gravity of everything. I think I'm finally starting to understand why my grandfather chose to leave it all behind and move out here in the first place.
You really are strong, Elisa. Stronger than you realize. You were finally ready to talk about it. About your family and the company and everything. So, maybe you found what you were looking for to move past that, right?
Maybe you're right. But I don't think I would have been able to if I hadn't enrolled at the academy. Meeting everyone in Class 7, the lacrosse club, you...
Aww.
I'm a better person for it. Your support has already made a difference. So, thanks.
Oh, she's blushing.
Thanks for worrying about me. And thanks for reminding me to look up, not down.
Anytime. Though, truth be told, I came to check on you because Emma asked me to. Sorry to ruin the moment.
I thought that might be the case. Oh well, there's always next time. It's kind of strange to hear you tell me I'm strong. Because I could say the same thing about you.
I mean, yeah, we're the protagonist. Of course we're strong.
You always seem to get thrust into the role of leader. Someone we can count on to keep us on track.
I guess running errands on all my free days is really helping me buckle down. Still, I feel like I've got a long way to go. Especially when I keep running from myself.
Oh?
Huh?
Remember back in Keldic? I said that I came to the academy to find myself. But sometimes, I wonder if maybe I just wanted to get away.
Oh?
From my family, from myself.
Oh. Do you not get along well with your family?
Oh, I do. I'm not their real son, but my parents always loved me like I was. My sister and I, we've had our differences, especially lately, but we still get along pretty well. No, the problem's just with me.
Reen. Still, I suppose the fact you were finally ready to talk about it means that maybe you found what you were looking for to move past that, right? Who'd have thought I'd have the chance to feed you your own good advice so soon? I can't believe you can just say things like that with a straight face. Maybe being on the receiving end every now and then will do you some good.
Alright, you got me. I admit defeat. But yeah, I guess I'm starting to figure things out. In my own way. Maybe enrolling at Thor's was the first thing I'd done right in a long time. I ended up in Class 7. And now, all of us are out here like this, spending time together.
Yeah, I like that. I hope the things we learned during our field studies can help us all make a difference in the world. So... Wait, all of us?
You two were gone so long that we started to get a little worried.
No way! How long have you been listening?
Still, I suppose the fact that you were finally ready to talk about it means that maybe you found what you were looking for to move past that, right?
Stop! Rain, he was the one who said it first. I was just repeating it back to him.
Oh, Lisa, there's nothing to be embarrassed about. Honestly, you touched
To
my
help
heart.
yourself is to help someone else. So true.
I apologize for eavesdropping on you.
Love Uncle
At the same
Iroh.
time,
Oh, he's the best.
Kinda glad I did.
How did I end up in the middle of this anyway? Fine. None of you are getting any sleep until you've shared all your most embarrassing secrets.
What? I don't...
You wish.
Seems like you did well.
Honestly, I feel like she helped me more than I helped her. Hey, guys?
Hmm?
This is a really beautiful place.
Yeah, ain't it?
So wholesome. Rosetta Arrow.
Ooh, you're moving up in the world. I've got a little reward here for you. Keep up the good work.
And we're back to no voice acting. It was good while it lasted. Okay. 02:55 hours. Shift's almost over. No sign of anything suspicious, or anything at all, really. Why do we even do this every day? You do know what the point of having a sentry is, right? Oh hey, you're early. But come on now. You gotta get where I'm coming from, at least a little. I can understand if we're gonna be posted near Crossbell, who's gonna start a war out here in the boondocks. You never know, right? Perhaps the fact that you never expect it would make a great place to start a war. Besides, Lieutenant General Vander says we need to stay on alert, and he knows the situation better than we do. Lieutenant General's a great man, yeah. What are those big shots from the 3rd Armed Division doing stationed in some backwater place like this anyways? You think that rumor's true? That he got posted here because he wouldn't help the Blood and Iron Chancellor? Watch what you say! It's kind of idle gossiping's how rumors get wings. Fine, fine. Such a killjoy. Anyways, you got things covered here? I want to get some sleep. Got a few minutes left on my shit, but you're here. And hey, who is counting? Honestly. Oh. Wait, what was that? What the... What just happened? Did they get shelled? Who had the order to attack? No one. I've heard nothing of the sort. Alexander Gate needs to know about... What the... No way. Call me crazy, but something's about to happen. You're correct. Ah, an enemy attack? Where's it coming from? No. Oh, Idios. Yeah, these two aren't gonna survive. They are dead. Their lives are gone. Save? Great. Because we haven't saved once. Okay, it's 6 a.m. First thing in the morning. Ah, that was a great meal.
I don't think I could eat another bite.
After how much we ate yesterday, I'm surprised we're still able to pack away this much food.
Well, you were growing boys and girls, so eat up.
Right, it takes a lot of energy, so I'd say eating like this is normal after a day out on the plains.
Would anyone like more?
I should probably refrain. If there's any chicken left, we can wrap it in bamboo and take it with us. Who knows, we might need something to gnaw on while we're out there today.
Okay. Let me help too.
Pour the leftover tea into some containers for you.
Ah, thanks. You're really too kind.
Messages take a long time to read you. I'm sorry. That's sadly the issue with YouTube delay. There's not much I can do about that, unfortunately. That's just how YouTube is with live streams, which sucks. You're our guest. What kind of host would we be if we didn't treat you as such? Anyways, here's the grand list of the tasks we'll be tending to. Oh, I thought we just had one day. Oh, cool. Another half day. Day 2 assigned tasks. There's a monster. It couldn't hurt to give you fewer than yesterday. Feel free to take advantage of that extra time, do whatever strikes your fancy. Maybe go off the beaten path a bit. Understood.
Thank you again for everything. I want to spend some more time with your grandfather today, Elisa.
Sounds like you weren't able to spend much time with him yesterday. Wouldn't stayed at the elder's home yesterday, right?
I imagined he had to be up and about soon.
We'd have no objection to completing this morning tasks without you if you wish to spend more time with him.
But...
Blacklin, are you there? Elder, yes, I'm here.
Oh, good morning. Grandfather?
Norton? Morning, everyone. Sorry to intrude. Judging by looks on your faces, seems not all as well. I'm afraid you're right. Received word from Zender Gate just a short while ago. They say the Imperial Army's watchtower has been attacked. No problem. That was 75 seconds. Oh, wow. Yeah, the delay can be quite bad. Oh, what? Sounds like it happened in the middle of the night. That's not the last of it either. The Republic's Army's base has been attacked too. This isn't gonna be pretty. The stream's 60 seconds behind! Oh! That happens though sometimes. I've 100% been a whole minute behind in a stream and not realized. Airborne Armored Division being sent out first as always, I see. So it's only a matter of time before they get the order to the armored regiments, too.
Lieutenant General, we've confirmed the deaths of the 2 guards. I told you!
They'd fucking died. There was no way they could survive that.
A further 3 have sustained serious injuries, but we've been able to stabilize their condition.
I see. Have the medics see them the second they arrive?
Yes, sir.
Contact Zender Gate. Prepare the 3rd Armored Division for deployment. I want all armored vehicles ready to move before I return.
Hey, you sure you don't need us to help?
I appreciate your willingness, but we'll be fine. We're used to the procedures for moving the settlement in case of an emergency. The same goes for you, Gaius. I assume you'll be heading to Zender Gate to learn more about the current situation from Lieutenant General Vander. Not as a citizen of Nord, but as a student of Thor's military academy. I will.
Will you be staying here, Grandfather?
I will. I can use the truck after all. And since I was here anyway, I might as well do what I can to get the settlement ready to move.
Alright, please take care of yourself.
I'm sorry, Elder Locken. I feel terrible that I can't help you when you need it most. You have your own job to do. There's no need to worry about us. May the blessings of the wind and the goddess be with you all. Take care.
We will.
Let's make for Zender Gate at once.
Indeed. We need to find out as much as we can about what happened.
Norton has accompanied the party. The Northern is temporarily unavailable.
But on that note, that is gonna be it for us today.
I've been going for about 2 hours, and if I go any longer, my voice will be killing me.
So we'll get back to this game next time. Yay. Let's swap over to the ending screen. And yeah, I am like 99% sure commands are still broken over here. Let us test. Let us test a command and see if it works. I don't think it's gonna. Yeah, no. It's not. It was worth a try. Hold on, let me see if this one I set up differently works at all. No? Oh! Oh? Yes, but not in the way expected. Cool. That test was useful. You can ignore that. But yes, anyways, all of my relevant links should be in the description down below. I'm sorry, commands still aren't working. I'm trying to figure it out. But yes, my next stream is going to be some art, most likely just on Twitch. I might multi-stream it over on here. Either way, check things out. I hope everyone has a wonderful day, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye-bye!